Hi, everybody. I'm Joyce Brewer with MommyTalkShow.com, and this is Morning Josephine. It's Wednesday, so AJ is at Mother's Day out, so I can actually talk to you a little bit longer without any pressure of wondering, oh my gosh, when is he going to wake up and how long am I going to have to do this? But today is also AJ's, I don't want to say his birthday, but he's 9 months old today. And so much has just passed in the last 9 months. And it was wonderful actually to drop him off today because he's been going to Mother's Day out probably exactly about 3 months because he started at 6 months old. And the first day, he cried, I cried. It was a whole emotional thing. And he probably cried about his first 2 or 3 times. No, maybe 4 or 5 times. But then after that, he was just kind of like, when I would drop him off, he'd be like, bye, mommy, see you later. And that's how he was today. I sat him down with the toy and he was perfectly fine. And he just kind of looked at me and be like, I know where I am. I know I'll be back. And he has a really good teacher. So I'm happy about that. So my baby is 9 months old. It's really flown by. And he's trying to walk and do all these things that are taking me way too fast. But what I really want to talk to you about today is co-sleeping. Sleeping with your baby. And this is something that maybe people who are pregnant or people planning to get pregnant, may have not made up their mind about it, or some other moms may already have done it or have decided against it. So you guys can talk about that in the comment section and as well as on the Facebook wall for Mommy Talk Show. But I found in the last 2 or 3 days, today's Wednesday, I was putting AJ down for naps and he was only sleeping 20, 30 minutes, which was really driving me crazy because I would hear about all these other moms who tell me, oh, his morning nap is an hour, the afternoon nap is an hour and a half. And I'm like, why doesn't my child do this? He never, ever, ever does this. He hasn't done it since he was like a newborn, itty bitty newborn. Anything after that has been 20, 30 minutes. I guess he thinks like he's going to miss something. So I decided with AJ's morning nap to actually lay down with him in the bed we have in his bedroom. His bedroom's kind of like a nursery / spare bedroom. There's a queen size bed in there. And I've laid down with him for his morning nap. And I've gone to sleep too, and it really, really, really makes a difference. He sleeps longer, and I feel rested. Instead of me trying to put him down and trying to hurry up and get something done in 20 or 30 minutes, that you can really not get anything done. So, and I found that he's more rested, and then I can stay up a little bit later in the evenings and get some more stuff done once I put him to sleep at about 8 o'clock. So that's what works for me in terms of co-sleeping, like through the night, and other times I really don't do that. AJ sleeps in his crib overnight, but for morning nap, it really, really, really makes a difference. I know not all moms can do that because a lot of moms are working. I'm wiping something off the monitor. A lot of moms are working, but it may be something that if you are working during the week, maybe you can try it on the weekends if your child's not sleeping that long, or just to really get your rest. I know there are some dangers when it comes to co-sleeping. Some people fear that they're going to roll over on their child and things like that. You just have to be aware of what's going on. I don't have any explicit advice. I can just say that for me, I try to move AJ, a little bit away from me. He can still touch me, and I think that's what keeps him asleep longer, is that he knows somebody's there. But I'm a pretty still sleeper. When I get into a position, I really just stay there. I sleep in the same position all night, so I really don't worry about it. And my husband co-sleeps with him sometimes for naps, but I really find that overnight it's better for him to be in his crib. That is just my take on it. You all can do whatever you want. Unfortunately, there are risks involved. There have been child deaths associated with sleeping with their parents, and people roll over on their children and don't know. But on the other side, there are a lot of folks who follow the attachment parenting model, which means they swaddle their children, they carry their children, they use like the baby Bjorn, and they use all sorts of baby carriers to keep their children as close to them as long as possible. And they do co-sleeping and things like that. So you can look up attachment parenting, or maybe I'll find a good attachment parenting article and post it below this video. But I just want to tell you, for me, it has made a huge difference in the last 2 days that we've been co-sleeping in the morning. It is like night and day, and I'm not as tired. So that's just my take on it. Do what you want. This is Morning Josephine. I'm Joyce Brewer from MommyTalkShow.com.